I'm Alessandra Barrett, Special Projects Editor for the JOC. I'm at our 15th annual TPM, and I'm joined by Joshua Bowen, Vice President in Global Ocean Freight for DB Schenker. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, Alessandra.
The question of how to achieve financial health for a provider is one that different people have very different opinions on. What's your take on how to really achieve that and how to approach that question?
Well, I think it comes down to a lot of collaboration within the industry. I mean, as a NVOCC and one of the largest in the world on the ocean freight side, obviously the carriers are some of our strategic partners that we have in our business. The reality is that the market fluctuations make it relatively difficult to assure that you can maintain a healthy profit throughout the entire time. And the reality for that on the customer side is that they can take advantage or procure at the best possible rates at different points. However, the long-term sustainability of the industry definitely comes down to every party within the transaction being able to walk away with a profitable level that allows them to operate their business in a means of delivering the appropriate level of service. And so when we have these fluctuations, it becomes relatively difficult for our partners on the steamship line side. And the indirect effect of that is that you have to take internal measures to put yourself in a position to where you can achieve profitability, which indirectly can lead to, let's say, a reduction in customer service because you have to focus on efficiencies internally, or you have to look at restructuring your organization because that's the first place we look when we cannot achieve a profitable level. And the reality is that we work in an industry today where it's more transparent than it's ever been. With all of the different indexes available, I mean, anyone from a 10,000 container customer to a 2 TEU customer can immediately walk in, go online, find out what the spot rate is for the day. And so this puts challenges on making sure that we maintain that healthy level, but that's where the collaboration again between the MVO market as well as the steamship lines, and also having open dialogue with our customers in regards to what it takes to deliver the level of service that they're looking for, and reliability, and more importantly information, which seems to be driving the industry today.
Now, as far as customers' evolving expectations, I've heard you use the term smart logistics. How does that tie in there?
So what we often say within DB Schenker is that our customers don't expect what they should from an ocean service provider. We allow ourselves to be put in kind of a sandbox, which comes down to, we have an RFQ that comes out where we have to focus on the best possible rates, which of course is the most important aspect for the client because they're judged based on the spend that they have each year. However, when you look at a customer's business, the most substantial savings that can be achieved is on the financial side. So if we as an industry were able to get to a reliability standpoint where you could consistently expect goods to arrive at the time that they're promised, that this happened on almost, let's say, 99.5% of the shipments, this would enable customers to rethink the way that they build lead times within their purchase order management system or their ERP at the end of the day. And so this would help the customers to then free up additional working capital, which of course is one of the key focuses for any CFO within an organization. So when we talk smart logistics, what we do at DB Schenker is we like to work with clients to understand what are the actual drivers within your business. You know, what is at the end of the day, yes, product availability is key, but when do you settle your financial transactions with your partners on the other side? What are those lead times that are built in from the point of an order being raised until it's received by the end consumer? And then if we as an organization can get an understanding of that and help you to fine-tune how you're planning your business and to offer reliable service with information that enables you to take decisions, then ultimately we can have a significant effect when it comes to improving the cash-to-cash cycle. And so when we talk smart logistics, it's more, instead of focusing on moving a box from A to B, which let's face it, anyone can do in this industry, customers should expect us to actually understand what the drivers are and to pattern our behavior after that to make sure that we provide the best service that meets their expectations, but also puts them in a position to where they can maximize their capital.
I really appreciate you taking some time away from the conference to just give us your perspective.
It's an absolute pleasure, and I appreciate the opportunity.
I've been speaking with Joshua Bowen, Vice President in Global Ocean Freight for DB Schenker.